Hello. Um, my name is Wyatt, and I decided to do my culture on instead of doing what I'm just interested in or what I like. I actually decided to do the opposite and do one that I hate, um, which sounds weird, but I just noticed everyone else doing pleasant culture, so I decided to do an unpleasant one. Um, so I chose the Nazis. Um, as most people know, they were a very patriotic group towards their own country. It was them first and everyone else completely last. Um, Not all the citizens were like the horrible people that we hear and think about. Um, a lot were actually probably less than 50%, but a lot were just normal people and they just got roped into things because they happened to live there and had to follow the regime or else they or their family would be in danger. Um, they were known for their really strong opinions, particularly one of their most famous ones that they're known for is their hatred of Jews, unfortunately. Um, One they're not as known for, I mean, they're known for this, but you don't think of this at first, but they actually were also against African Americans as well. They thought their race, like white, blue eyes, um, German, obviously, they thought they were the superior master race out of all the races. Um, there's a few things, quite a few differences, obviously, between the United States and us. For one, in the United States, we're individualist. We believe in individual freedoms and rights. And in Germany, they believe more in, they're more collectivists, where it's more about the collective power of the country over just one person's freedom and rights. Um, in the United States, our communication is low context. When we say something, we usually mean it. Um, while in uh, Nazi Germany, theirs was more high context. They would have a lot of symbolism and things like propaganda in their speeches and media. So they wouldn't just say it; it'd be like symbolized. Um, in the United States, we have low to moderate uncertainty avoidance, which means that we're very basically, to put it in a certain way, we're open to change, and we're open to trying new things, trying things different ways. On the other hand, Nazi Germany was very had high uncertainty avoidance, which means they were not up for change. They were not up for different ways. It was their way or the highway, and pretty much if you didn't agree with them, pretty much you died. I mean, that's kind of how it went most of the time, or you went to a labor camp or somewhere you wish you were dead. Um, in the United States, we have leaders, but most of the power is supposed to go to the people, whether it does or not in a certain situation. That's what it's supposed to do. In Nazi Germany, it was not supposed to do that. It was a hierarchy. So, yeah, Hitler being on top and everything, they have all the control. The people, and it doesn't matter if every person didn't like what they liked, they don't care because it was a hierarchy. Um, One thing that would give me culture shock going to their country would probably be how racist they were. Like they would make the most racist person you've ever met look not racist. And there's not really anything you could do to make yourself comfortable with that culture shock unless you yourself were a racist. So I am not, so there's not really much I can do to be comfortable with that situation. Um, there's a few unique celebrations. Hitler's birthday, Nuremberg party rallies, Winter Hilfswerk, and just a bunch of weird German name holidays. Day of German Art. Hitler was actually an artist before all this, and he got rejected from art school. So there's an interesting fact for you. For nonverbal behaviors, there's a few in this category. One of the most popular that a lot of people know about is the Nazi salute. Before World War II, I'm not going to do the salute, obviously, but before World War II, you would have just assumed if you saw someone doing it that maybe they're saying, "Oh, hey, dude." Now, obviously, if you see that salute, you're like, "Oh, maybe let's not talk to the person." Um, And then they also were known for they were very big on their uniforms showing their rank. Obviously, we do similar stuff, but like we wouldn't be shocked if we saw the president in a t-shirt and shorts. That would never happen there. Hitler would probably never be seen like that. Um, and the other thing is the swastika. That's like their logo, pretty much. And if you saw someone wearing that, they didn't have to say. You could tell that they either supported or were a part of the Nazi cause. Um, Obviously, I cannot visit this culture today because they are dead. Well, I mean, there's remnants and stuff, but they're all scattered and pretty much secretive because if someone finds out you're a Nazi, everyone's going to hate you, rightfully so. Um, Obviously, forgiveness is important. So but not everyone is as forgiving. So, um, yeah. But, um, anyways, yeah, even if they were still around, I would not want to visit them because they are just a lot of them are not great people and super racist, and that's just not people I think I want to be around. So, but it is important to remember that not everyone in that time was like that. There were good people in Germany. People in Germany today are just fine. I would not mind visiting Germany today, and I've actually heard it's a great place to visit. But anyways, my name is Wyatt, and my culture was Nazi Germany.